years for new lives. So it's just people waiting to get in.
Yeah, we need to be closer together. Let's see, you come sit here and I'll sit here on the edge of the thing. Which means I'll be really short. All that crap.
Why don't you sit right next to me?
Is there room?
Right, I know.
Projects.
Yeah, sure. Still, let you grab it, so touch it with your ear. You need to think of it.
100%.
So what's going on?
Can you hear me now, friends? Okay, Zoom froze here. I couldn't control a damn thing. That's why I had to bail out. And so now we are, I don't know if we're still live streaming.
Talk. Oh, here we are. Here we are.
Right. After I technically challenging start, we will resume.
Okay, they can hear us. So now, what I'm going to ask everybody. So, hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're with us and helping us kind of make our way through this. So, we invited some of our friends into the Zoom that you're seeing broadcast live to Facebook. We're all kind of new at this, so be gentle with this message if things are going wonky. And everybody who's joined us on the Zoom call, if you could mute yourselves right now. What we're going to do is those of us who are on the Zoom are going to share, kind of like we normally do in Enchantment. And if you are just dying to share a chant, if you ping me, I will try to get you the Zoom link. I can't promise you that, but we'll try. So that's some technical stuff. So I'm going to stop for a second. And I'm going to invite everybody to take a deep breath with me. Just a really deep, and to an exhale. Because I don't know about you, but I'm having a little trouble arriving because I'm kind of nervous a little bit, to be honest. Another inhale. And an exhale. So here's the thing that's kind of strange right now, right? We experimented with this and we know that over Zoom, it has to be kind of one way, which is not how we are used to working in Enchantment, because we really like to create the space where we all sing together. But we're still going to do that today. We just have to work a little harder with our hearts and our minds to reach out and feel that connection. So I'm going to invite you right now to help create the sacred space. And actually, I'm going to stop before we do that because so there's this great Leonard Cohen quote, and it says, "Ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There's a crack in everything, and that's how the light gets in." So I want to invite you today and all days to really hold that as a prayer, and for today for our work, right? And right now to help create. And so what I would like for you to know is that your voice is really important. And I would like to offer that as the prayer for our work today. How important and magical and powerful every single voice is. There are lots of experiences that we can have, and some of them are about performing, and those are beautiful and magical. And some of those are about forgetting our perfect offering and coming together and finding the power of our own voice. And that's what I want to invite you into today. Before we did this, I'm going to be real transparent here. I was struggling because there had been some commentary earlier this year that I found a little bit hurtful about some of the work we do here. And it wasn't real constructive. And I almost shut up about it. Like I almost didn't want to speak, and I didn't want to use my imperfect voice and my imperfect training. And then I thought about that. And I thought, my offering is my offering, and it's from my heart, and it's from my voice, and it's from my soul. And I feel like that is such a precious and powerful thing right now for all of us. So I want to invite you as we move into that sacred space to understand how holy and powerful your voice is and where you choose to put it, right? And if you can't get behind something, that's fine. But you know what? I'm going to invite us to really hang tight as a community and as a tribe. If I can't put my voice behind it, I'm just going to step away. And if I see injustice, I'm going to step right in and I'm going to speak. So I hope that's helpful to you today. And I'm going to invite you to hold that as kind of a prayer as we move into this work. So when we first start, I'm going to invite the folks on the Zoom call. The only time we can actually sing together when we're not physically in place is for a tone. And so I want to invite everybody to help us create sacred space with a tone and with a prayer to really show up and be present.
So everyone with us, unmute and tone with us, please.
I invite you to feel that vibration in your voice in the core of your body, and let that be the key, the path that brings you into this place of presence, not alone, but with all of us, reaching across the land with our hearts and with our minds. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
So I want to invite people, I am trying to watch the feed. I would invite you to, if you have a prayer or a blessing, to throw that into the Facebook Live feed. And we will sing to that as much and deeply as we can. So, how about, all right. We're not going to teach the way we typically do because we don't really have the capacity to do that today. So we're going to just invite you to jump in as you're able. Welcome.
This is called Welcome, Sacred Ones.
Welcome,
Sacred Ones. We have been waiting for you. We are so glad to see you. Welcome, Sacred Ones. We have been waiting for you. We are so glad to see you. Welcome, Sacred Ones. We have been waiting for you. We are so glad to see you. Welcome, Sacred Ones. We have been waiting for you. We are so glad to see you. Welcome, Sacred Ones. We have been waiting for you. We are so glad to see you. Welcome, Sacred Ones. We have been waiting for you. We are so glad to see you. Welcome, Sacred Ones. We have been waiting for you. We are so glad to see you. Welcome, Sacred Ones. We have been waiting for you. We are so glad to see you.
Oh, welcome, welcome. Yeah, that sounds great.
And now to get us grounded and invoke some elements into our ritual. Earth, my body. Water, my blood. Air, my breath. Fire, my spirit. Earth, my body. Water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood. Air, my breath, and fire, my spirit.
feel like we could go super old school and call in some deity. What do y'all think? You guys want to do Isis Astarte? Sure. Okay. So if you've been knocking around the community for a long, long time, you'll know this one. This is an oldie but a goodie. Isis Astarte. Let's see. We start a little bit higher. Hi. Isis Astarte Diana Hecate Peter Kali Inanna. Isis Astarte Diana Hecate Demeter 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 Kali Inanna.
Like a drop
Isis Astarte Diana Hecate Demeter Kali Inanna. 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 So, do we want to invite one of our enchanted guests to maybe share one? So, who would like to share? Did I see Babs wave her hand? No.
Or Eldritch.
Eldritch, would you like to share one?
Sure. But I want to encourage you to write more chants to more goddesses. Do you know this book? Goddesses in World Mythology. There are thousands of goddesses that need songs rewritten to them that have been forgotten. So I encourage you to write more songs with more deities. So much of women deities have been written out of history around the world. It's time to write them back in all of their ways. So we were doing some elemental chants, and I have an elemental chant that I wrote, and we can't really do it as a round, but I'll sing each of the 4 stanzas for the east, south, west, and north. I'll sing them each 3 times, and know that they fit. They were designed and written. I wrote them so that they could actually fit one on top of each other. So in the east, the words are: the blowing of the wind, the breaking of the dawn inspires creativity. A couple people have some hand motions. You're welcome to follow them. The blowing of the wind, the breaking of the dawn inspires creativity. The blowing of the wind, the breaking of the dawn inspires creativity. The blowing of the wind, the breaking of the dawn inspires creativity. Sun's heat, flames leap, intense attention to intention. Sun's heat, flames leap, intense attention to intention. Sun's heat, flames leap, intense attention to intention. Welling up inside our tides that provide a knowing flowing deep and wide. Welling up inside our tides that provide a knowing flowing deep and wide. Welling up inside our tides that provide a knowing flowing deep and wide. Stones of earth bones of birth, wisdom worth, all without within, stones of earth, bones of birth, wisdom worth, all without within, stones of earth, bones of birth, wisdom worth, all without within, all without within. Thank you for letting me share that song.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing it. It brings back such wonderful, rich memories.
And I think, Eldridge, that when I met you, you had come to an enchantment, and you had that chant that you were teaching us because you were part of the going to be the main ritual for that year, and we learned it. It was 2015, and so in 2015, we kind of got flooded out, and so the welling up inside and tides that provide ended up being PSG's main ritual in 2016.
It was an immersive experience.
Indeed.
Can we have a request if we could split the screen back up into sort of Partridge Family mode? Or not Partridge Family, Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
You know, if you're my age, you know, one thing is the other. So you can see a few more of us. So these are all the beautiful souls who agreed to show up and help us sort of anchor this work today. Do we want to pass it to somebody else? Would somebody else like to share one?
Sandy or Scott?
Okay. You're still muted, love. Can you unmute her? Oh, no. We're not getting any sound.
Keep, one more time, Sandy. One more time into the unmute. I
There.
that's-
Yay!
Thank you.
Sorry. Scott and I were talking about doing a chant that we do a lot at the autumn equinox because it's the time when we tip over into the dark side and the dark side and go back to earth, so to speak. So we're just going to sing it through a couple of times. What, like 4?
Sure. Let's sing it, line it out once, and then.
Okay. We'll line it out once and then we'll sing it a couple times. All right. Deep in the earth I go.
Deep in the earth.
Let us start over again.
Line it out.
Well, let's not line it out. We're just gonna go ahead and sing it.
Okay, whatever.
Deep in the earth I go. 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 Hold my hand, sister. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, brother. Hold my hand. Deep in the earth I go. 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 Hold my hand, sister. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, brother. Hold my hand. Deep in the earth I go. 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 Hold my hand, sister. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, brother. Hold my hand.
Thank you, Scott and Sandy. Awesome.
I'm going to check the feed really quick and see if anybody has one that they really want to hear. I can't promise you that we'll do it. I'm trying to read this as fast as it goes by. But if there's a chant you really, really, really want to hear, if you toss it out here, we'll see if somebody in this group of folks knows it. All right. Do we want to do one here?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. How about neighbors? Yeah, that's a nice lively one. If you've been going to PSG for a long time, back in the 90s, there was this magnificent chant that the folks from Mother Tongue, they led the ritual that year, and we sang this chant for a very long time. So the words are weavers, weavers. We are weaving the web of life. Weavers, weavers. We are weaving the web of life. Spirit weaver, bone weaver, breath weaver, stone weaver. We are weaving the web of life. So we're just gonna go with it, and you guys jump in when you can. Remember, there's on response, so it's weavers, weavers. Okay. Oh. So you want to lead it, and I'll respond.
Weavers, weavers, we are weaving the web of life. Weavers, 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 we are weaving the web of life. Weavers, 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 we are weaving the web of life. Spirit weaver, bone weaver, breath weaver, stone weaver, we are weaving the web of life. Spirit weaver, bone weaver, breath weaver, stone weaver, we are weaving the web of life. Weavers, 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 we are weaving the web of life. Weavers, 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 we are weaving the web of life. Spirit weaver, bone weaver, breath weaver, stone weaver, we are weaving the web of life. Spirit weaver, bone weaver, breath weaver, stone weaver, we are weaving the web of life. Weavers, 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 we are weaving the web of life. Weavers, 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 we are weaving the web of life. And that was, as Jasmine mentioned, Mother Tongue, that particular chant written by Deidre Arthrin in 1994. And one of my first PSG ever, that was a chant for the main ritual where we wove this enormous web. It was something that really impacted me, and I'm really glad that we bring it back into PSG even now. Thank you, Deidre.
So I'm seeing a request for a Hecate chant. Do we have one? And then I see, hey Bill, we know it's so good. It's good to see all of you, but we haven't seen Bill in a couple of years, so it's awesome to see his name here. And Carla. So there's also a request for connections, but I'm not sure I know which one that is. Do you know it?
We'll figure out what.
Yeah, give us a little bit more, and we'll do the best we can to make it happen. And a Hecate chant. Do we have one? I don't have a voice for that today. But if you
Let's
guys do,
try.
okay.
We'll try that.
All right, we're gonna do our best, you guys, and I'm gonna keep reading. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm gonna read the scroll and see what else is in here. Okay.
All right, no pressure. I just got to remember a chant that I haven't sung in months and months and months. Hecate, Caradwin, dark mother, take us in. Hecate, Caradwin, let us be reborn. Hecate, Caradwin, dark mother, take us in. Hecate, Caradwin, let us be reborn. Hecate, Caradwin, dark mother, take us in. Hecate, Caradwin, let us be reborn. Let us be reborn.
Let's see, connections.
Making love is making a connection.
Oh, okay. So Jay just asked for that. We love you, lady. I'm glad you're here. Yes, we can do that one.
So making love is making a connection. Making a connection, making energy. Making energy, making magic. Making magic, making love.
All right.
You gonna rock it?
We'll try. All right. So making love is making our connections. Making our connection is making energy. Making energy is making magic. Making magic is making love. Making love is making a connection. Making a connection is making energy. Making energy is making magic. Making magic is making my goodness. Okay. We are one underneath the Minutes on Connections. Oh, that's the one that Arthur did. Does anybody know the words to that? We are one beneath the moon and sun connections, but I don't remember the exact tune. If somebody knows the tune, I remember it, and I remember it being lovely, and I cannot pull it up and out of my
Yeah, I'm
monkey brain. Does anybody else, like Babs, Eldridge, does anybody else remember that one? Oh, Babs, go ahead. Oh, she's got something else. Okay. We're going to see if we can get that one from somebody, but we're going to go on to Babs now.
Hi, I am unmuted, I think. Can you hear me? Okay, great. I want to do one that is just one of my favorites. It's Queen of Heaven. So again, I'll just launch right in since we can't teach like we normally teach. Hey ya, na, hail to the Queen. Oh gosh, hang on. Hey ya, na, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose spice lips bring life everlasting. Hail to the Queen of Heaven. Hey ya, Ishtar, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose blade spills the blood of passion. I am not on with that. Can you help me with the melody there? Because, you know, I know the words, but I always forget the melody.
Hey ya, na, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose
Spice lips, life everlasting. Hail to the Queen of Heaven.
Okay, we're going to mute
I think, yeah, I think I got it. Let's hope.
Close to that.
There it is. Hey ya, na, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose spice lips bring life everlasting. Hail to the Queen of Heaven. Hey ya, Ishtar, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose blade spills the blood of passion. Hail to the Queen of Heaven. Hey ya, Babylon, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose azure eyes drown all sorrows. Hail to the Queen of Heaven. Hey ya, Inanna, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose spice lips bring life everlasting. Hail to the Queen of Heaven. Hey ya, Ishtar, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose blade spills the blood of passion. Hail to the Queen of Heaven. Hey ya, Babylon, hail to the Queen of Heaven, whose azure eyes drown all sorrows. Hail to the Queen of Heaven.
Right.
Complete with cat. Complete with cat.
With cattails.
So that is a thorn coil chant, if you guys aren't familiar with it. So we have, I'm glad, so Emily, yay, we're glad that you love Ishtar. No, it's Sabrina, we are glad that you love Ishtar. Okay, so Sean Thomas, who is actually on with us, has asked for Spark, Flame, Ember, Ash.
Spark, flame, ember, ash.
Okay, so can we do that?
We can learn, if we can think of the rest of it, yes.
I got it if you don't know it.
Okay.
Well, sing a few bars and we'll take it over.
All right. Let the fire rise in me and let it move me, spark, blaze, ember, ash. Whoa, whoa, the welcome flame, spark, blaze, ember, ash. Let the fire rise in me.
To transform me, spark, flame, ember, ash. Oh, oh, the welcome flame, spark, flame, ember, ash. Fire rise through me and transform me, spark, blaze, ember, ash. Oh, oh, the welcome flame, spark, blaze, ember, ash. Let the fire rise through me and transform me, spark, blaze, ember, ash. Oh, oh, the welcome flame, spark, flame, ember, ash.
Fire rise in me, let it move me, spark, flame, ember, ash. Whoa, whoa, the welcome flame, spark, blaze, ember.
You want to just lead it, Sean Thomas, because we don't know it well. Okay, or did we? Okay, or did we do the whole thing?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It
Did
was
we
nice.
press
The whole thing. It went off as better than I expected, so that was.
Well, that's outstanding. And sometimes in enchantment, that's what you get. You get as good as you got and say, well, okay, we love that one. Might have been smoother, but it might have been just perfect. Eldridge, do you want to do one? Jump in here for a sec.
Sure, I'll do another one. This is one called Blessed Crossroads, and I don't know where you are out in cyberspace, out in the ether net or the ether, but wherever we go, we learn and we grow along the way, and that was the basis for this song that I wrote. It's called Blessed Crossroads, and it goes like this. Where I've been is where I've been is where I've been is preparation for the places I will go. Blessed crossroads, blessed crossroads. Who I've met is who I've met is who I've met is preparation for the people I will know. Blessed crossroads, blessed crossroads. What I've learned is inspiration for everything that I will know. Blessed crossroads, blessed crossroads. How I feel is inspiration for the power I will show. For the power I will show. For the power I will show. Blessed crossroads, blessed crossroads. Thank you for letting me share that.
You, Eldridge.
Appreciate it.
Beautiful.
Sure.
I'm gonna look at the list that I got from you,
And somebody on the chat was asking about the songs that we're doing. And one of the things that we'll do after this is all complete, we'll go back and make a little list of all the songs that we sang and all the lyrics, and we'll post these in the chat related to this particular live streaming. And that way you'll have a chance to kind of catch a glimpse and follow up on those after we're done.
And sing along.
And sing along. But since this is spontaneous, we don't really know what we're doing next.
So I'm thinking, how about Sweet Surrender? How do we feel about that one?
I'm opening up to that.
Okay, that's because I am congested. I'm congested.
So
I'm trying to stay
I'm opening up in sweet surrender
to the luminous love light of the One.
I am opening. I'm opening.
I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. That's it. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the. I went too fast.
You're going too fast.
It's like a break.
Slow your roll there,
Sorry.
sweetheart. Let's go. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. Very nice. Very nice. As long as it wasn't too fast.
I'm so sorry. To be 100% honest, normally by this point in the week we've been singing all week, but we haven't seen each other all week, and this is the first time I've sang with anybody in a really long time. Like I sing with choir by myself, you know. But it's been a really long time, and I would imagine for a lot of you, you're having that same experience. And so we haven't done that. And so I really want to invite you, like, so for myself, my experience has been feeling really alone and lonely. You know, really missing, oh my gosh, missing the voices, missing the hugs, missing that feeling when you hit that sweet spot, you know, when we're all singing and it just feels like the song is just coming through us, right? It's just coming through. It is animating our voices. It is animating our hands. And so I really invite that feeling into our time here together today. And I really invite you to find that feeling and draw on it. Feel it in the middle of your body. Remember how that feels, and then invoke it and evoke it. I feel like as witches, we're being asked to really use our powers now, to really draw on our ability to bend and shape and weave reality. Because I can't do it physically with you. I have to be able to do it in the etheric. So really invite you to step into that space and feed your heart and feed your soul. I miss you. I miss you so dearly. And I love you so dearly. And I really hope to do this with you in person again soon. Okay, I'll stop talking. And I'm going to wipe this around.
And that sense of connection and that brilliance that we give each other is like the light in each other's eyes. And so this song, and sing along if you know it, is ideally a duet where one person sings directly eye-to-eye contact with one other person. And then you move on and you do a duet with somebody else in the circle. You are the light in my eyes.
Can you change the screen so they can see all of us again?
Oh, I can do that.
Hey, enchanters. So we're going to put everybody up on the screen so that you can see all of us. So if you're with somebody else, then get eye to eye with them. If you're not, I want you to look into the eyes of some of these beautiful people here. Okay, because they can feel you. Oh my gosh, Scott and Sandy, you two are too cute. All right. So
all right.
Let's try again.
You are the light in my eyes. You are the light in my eyes. You are the light in my eyes. Shine on, shine on. You are the light in my eyes. You are the light in my eyes. You are the light in my eyes. Shine on, shine on. You are the light in my eyes. You are the light in my eyes. You are the light in my eyes. Shine on, shine on. You are the light in my eyes. You are the light in my eyes. You are the light in my eyes. Shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on.
Oh my gosh, you guys look so beautiful. I love your faces. All right. Does somebody else in the enchanters have one?
Nika, do you want to do a chant? Can
Check
you
your
do-
messages.
Check
in
your
the chat.
messages. Okay. We'll do that.
I'm trying. Okay. All right. All right. You know what? I don't see anything right now.
Can you sing Celebrate Diversity?
Oh yeah.
Sure, and infinite and harmony and rainbow colors all entwined and many bodies, one mind, that one?
That's the one.
Celebrate diversity and infinite and harmony. harmony, rainbow colors all entwined, and anybody's one mind. Celebrate diversity, infinite in harmony, rainbow colors all entwined, and anybody's one mind. Celebrate diversity, infinite in harmony, rainbow colors all entwined, and anybody's one mind. Come and be one, become one, one, become anybody's one mind. Celebrate diversity, infinite in harmony, rainbow colors all entwined, anybody's one mind. Come and be one, become one, be one, be. Come and be one, become one, be one, be. Celebrate diversity, infinite in harmony, rainbow colors one, become one, be one, be. Come and be one, become one, all entwined, anybody's one mind. Celebrate diversity, infinite in harmony, rainbow colors all entwined, anybody's one mind. Celebrate diversity, infinite in harmony, rainbow colors all entwined, anybody's one mind. Come and be one, become one, be one, be. Come and be one, become one, be one, be. Come and be one, become one, be one, be.
I don't know the other words. Transparently, we didn't practice.
Thank you, Eldridge, for that suggestion. It was wonderful and helpful.
Okay.
Any other suggestions or recommendations?
I don't know standing like a tree very well.
Standing like a tree with the roots down deep.
Branches wide and open. Is that the one? Down came the rain. Down came the sun. Down.
From the love, from the love.
Sounds
Standing
familiar.
like a tree, my roots down deep, and the branches wide and open. Out came the rain, out
Out
came
came
the
the
sun.
sun.
Okay, you gotta mute because we're getting echo. Yeah.
Feel
Sorry.
my heart, cause we're open to be standing like tree.
Standing like a tree.
My roots down deep, and my branches wide and open. Down came the rain, out came the sun. Down came the love, filled our hearts, cause we're open to be standing like a tree, with our roots down deep, and our branches wide and open. Down came the rain, out comes the sun. Down comes the love, fills our hearts, cause we're open to be standing like a tree, with our roots down deep, and our branches wide and open. Down came the rain, out comes the sun. Down comes the love, fills our hearts, cause we're open to be standing like a tree, with our roots down deep, and our branches wide and open. Down comes the rain, out comes the sun. Down comes the love, fills our hearts, cause we're open to be standing like a tree. Sometimes you just have to find the chance and meet it halfway.
I like that. It's a work until it works, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a ritual and it's like, whoa, I don't know what's going on here. This is kind of going wildly. And I feel like it's really on me to try to find the space, right? To try to meld into whatever's happening. To not try to meld it to me, but to meld myself to it. So, you know, if it sounds a little different than I've heard it before, that's okay. My job for me is to show up and give my heart to it. And if I can't give my heart to it, then I step out of it. But anyway, work until it works, my loves. Work until it works. Let's see. Gosh, there's a bunch of requests coming.
I've gotta live it now. I've gotta give it now. I know in my soul it is time, it is time. Life is calling me through the soil from the seed. Crack the ice and be free. It is time, it is time. Life is calling me through the soil from the seed. Crack the ice and be free. It is time, it is time. I've gotta give it now. I've gotta give it now. I know in my soul it is time, it is time. I've gotta give it now. I know in my soul it is time, it is time. Life calling me through the soil from the seed. Crack the ice and be free. It is time, it is time. Life is calling me through the soil from the seed. Crack the ice and be free. It is time, it is time. All right.
Kendall, you've been wonderful to show up with us today. Is there one that you would like to hear or do?
You know, it's been so long, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Hmm?
But we you couldn't think of anything off the top of your head.
I can't think of anything.
I am looking and trying to see the earth, the air, the fire, water, return, return. Do you guys know that one? Yeah. Okay.
And it's one of the great classics.
Yes. All right.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, return, return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, return, return. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. Earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, return, return!
Okay, rivers, neighbors.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, it was good.
Just a little practice in witchcraft. I don't have a voice. Can we do something easy? Or let somebody else go for a second? Does somebody else on with us have something they want to do? Eldritch?
We have a request. A couple people were asking. It's not a song I wrote. It's called "I Am the Fire and the Union of Opposites," and it goes like this: I am the fire and the union of opposites. I am the mystery. I am calling you in your dreams. I am bringing you home to me. I usually add a little syncopation. I am the fire and the union of opposites. I am the mystery. I am calling you in your dreams. I am bringing you home to me. I am the fire and the union of opposites. I am the mystery. I am calling you in your dreams. I am bringing you home to me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's an Abby Spinner song.
And it's got, yeah, there's like 3 other parts. If you get more complex, you can weave them together.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Abby Spinner, mistress of wonderful 3-part chants.
There's another song that you can sing when you call in the ancestors. And it's a really simple song, and it's meant that you can sing it underneath and low voices while people call the names of their ancestors. over top. It's really simple. It
Go
goes,
ahead. Teach it.
ancestors, oh ancestors, reach me, teach me, bless me through. Ancestors, oh ancestors, reach me, teach me, bless me through. Ancestors, oh ancestors, reach me, teach me, bless me through. Ancestors, oh ancestors, reach me, teach me, bless me through.
So we're at about the end of our time, aren't we? We've got like one more to do. We could do the I love you song.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yeah.
So you, okay.
So this is a brought to us in enchantment by Jamie, and we often use this as a hugging, connecting song and a surprise song. So it starts like this, and if you know it, sing along. Because the one I love lives inside of you. I lean as close to you as I can. Because the one I love lives inside of you. I lean as close to you as I can. Because the one I love lives inside of you. I lean as close to you as I can. Because I love you, 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 just as you are. And I love you, 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 just as you are. Because the one I love lives inside of you. I lean as close to you as I can. Because the one I love lives inside of you. I lean as close to you as I can. Because I love you, 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 just as you are. And I love you, 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 just as you are.
Oh, well, thank you so much for being with us today. Remember, your voice, no matter how imperfect, everything has a crack in it. That's how the light gets in. Your voice is so important now more than ever. So please know how precious it is this time you spent with us and how precious it is when you share it with them.
Everyone unmute and we'll wave goodbye and thank you everyone. Virtual PSG, keep having fun, keep connecting any way you can, and we will see you next year.
Give
Bye.
Crowley a
Bye. Love you, PSG community.
We love you.
PSG, 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 PSG.
Give Crowley a kiss, Beth.
Oh, I will.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, and sorry, Ish and Becca. I'll bring her out later. Don't do it.